Good morning, early in the morning, everyone. This is Nisha from Drop the Mic, and I come back to you with another segment. This segment has been on my mind the whole night, and I wanted to share it with y'all, and it's called Let It Go. Sometimes the hardest thing you'll ever do isn't holding on, it's letting go. Some of us are carrying around years of pain like it's part of our identity. We replay conversations, we relive betrayals, we keep reopening wounds that God is trying to heal. We hold on to relationships that already have us let go of us. I know because I've been there. I spent 3 years in a relationship where I was used for someone else's gain. I kept believing things would get better. I kept hoping they would change. I kept giving chance after chance while losing pieces of me in the process. I couldn't grow into the person God created me to be because I was chained to a situation that was draining my peace, my joy, and my purpose. Sometimes we're so busy trying to save a relationship that we're slowly destroying ourselves. But God, if it wasn't for God and my family, I don't know if I would have felt the strength to walk away. They reminded me that my value wasn't determined by how someone treated me. They reminded me that God didn't create me to live in emotional bondage. Some of you are holding on to a past relationship. Some of you are holding on to a family member who broke your heart. Some of you are holding on to a childhood trauma. Some of you are holding on to rejection, abandonment, betrayal, lies, abuse, or disappointment. And every day you carry that weight, it steals another piece of your future. You can't drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. Let's say that again. You can't drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. You can't receive what God has for you while your hands are still full of what broke you. Let it go. That doesn't mean pretending it never happened. It doesn't mean the pain wasn't real. It doesn't mean what they did was acceptable. It means you're choosing freedom over bitterness. One of the hardest things God asks us to do is forgive, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness doesn't erase the memory. Forgiveness doesn't remove the scars. Forgiveness removes the chains. Bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. The only heart it hardens is your own. When you refuse to forgive, you're allowing the person who hurt you to keep controlling your emotions long after they've left your life. Wow. Don't give them that power. Forgive, pray, heal, grow, and keep moving. Remember, forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. Some people are meant to be forgiven from a distance. You can love someone and still set healthy boundaries. You can pray for someone and still refuse to let them back into a place where they can continue hurting you. God never said you had to stay where you were, where you're broken, being broken. Sorry. Healing takes time. Some days you'll cry. Some days you'll feel angry. Some days you'll wonder why it happened. Every step you take, God is another. Every step you take towards God is another step away from the pain that tried to define you. Your past is your chapter, not your whole story. Let's repeat that. Your past is a chapter, not your whole story. Don't let one painful season become your entire life. God has new doors to open, new people to meet, new joy to experience, new peace to give. But you have to be willing to release what you've been carrying. And I'm going to leave you with some quotes, which I call nuggets. You cannot hold on to yesterday and expect to embrace tomorrow. Some relationships are lessons, not lifetime. Healing begins the moment you stop chasing what God told you to release. Forgiveness isn't saying they were right. It's saying your peace is worth more than your pain. The weight you're carrying may not be yours to carry anymore. Don't let your past become a prison when God has already opened the door. Today, make a decision. Stop carrying the hurt. Stop carrying the betrayal. Stop carrying the guilt. Stop carrying the disappointment. Lay it at God's feet. Let Him heal what people broke. Let Him restore what life stole. Let Him strengthen what pain weakened. And then let it go. Now I'm going to leave you with the last thing, which is a scripture. And it's from Isaiah 43:18-19. Forgive the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing in you. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? It reinforces the message that God calls us to move forward into the new life He has prepared. Now was a drop the mic moment. I dropped the mic. And then on that note, thank you.